Hello, this is Persia 007, aka Benny Fox. Um, I have not done a live stream since I think it was last week or a few days ago. And today I'm going to be talking about Shane Dawson and the controversy surrounding that right now. Some of you guys on here may know who Shane Dawson is. He is a video creator that has been on this platform for at least 10 years. He's being hashtag Me Too right now. Hashtag Me Too is a movement in which men or women are being accused of sexual assault. And these assault claims are usually years late, like 5, 10 years in the past. And they're now being discussed and is now being used in what they call cancel culture. And I'm going to give you guys my opinions about today. I think hashtag Me Too is gone a little bit too far in the way a lot of these women are coming forward now when it comes to sexual assault allegations or child abuse claims that has occurred, say 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years ago. It's okay. I think the hashtag Me Too was okay when it started because just like in the United Kingdom, when a lot of these grown men came out about sexual abuse from these care homes and these uh, orphanages and these state-run schools and churches and stuff like that. And it's good to bring past abuse to life and let the online media know about these perpetrators that have been convicted offenders or sexual offenders. But I think the Me Too movement can go a little bit too far as revenge. Maybe a a female, such as a woman or even a young girl, can get back at somebody because maybe they can't get their way, and they'll use the hashtag Me Too to file false claims of abuse or assault to get a man or woman deplatformed or even uh, to bring charges to more or less bring a person down. And most likely it's a male figure, uh, like a father, a spouse, or a coworker, a boss, who you name it, a CEO of a company, a public figure such as uh, YouTubers, television hosts, celebrities, you name it. Uh, I like the fact that uh, Me Too is there for people that use it for good purposes. But I feel that if it's being used for purposes just to get back at somebody, I think it's wrong. I think it's uh, life altering where it can destroy somebody's life to where they lose their jobs, they lose their online status as a public figure, such as YouTube, Twitter, uh, Instagram, whatever you want to call it, where they're publicly famous on. These people are intended to believe the victims automatically and not really look into seeing if this person that's being accused of these allegations has actually been formally convicted of any sexual crimes or abuse related crimes at all. Um, Shane Dawson has been accused of exploiting children through a music video uh, in which he made, I guess, a child or some 12-year-old eat a cookie that was shaped like a male body part that or where the sun doesn't shine in, and he's also being called out for making an underage girl twerk a few years back on video, and he's just now being called out about it. This stuff has happened, I think it was 8 years ago, or maybe 9, 10 years ago, and he's now getting called out about it just now. And this has been going on, I guess, for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And I just now seeing video feed on my YouTube channel saying Shane Dawson is being canceled. Like, oh wow, I know Shane Dawson from Onision. Onision had a big thing about Shane Dawson. He was obsessed with Shane Dawson. Made videos against Shane Dawson, and now I think everything Onision has said about the Shane Dawson documentary, I wonder if it's now coming to light. I'm going to give my opinion. Shane Dawson is guilty of the things being alleged. If he's being truly found guilty of the things that he's done in a court of law, if these charges can, or these allegations can be criminally charged, then yeah, he is a very sick-minded individual, and he should be deplatformed. He should be off the internet, period. But I think, if my opinion, if he's done anything wrong, why wasn't the police contacted before? Why does this not be brought to light years ago? Why wait till now to bring somebody down, a public figure down now? Just because this hashtag Me Too movement thing started a couple years back. I just don't get it. I'd like to see what your guys' take is on this, but and there's a lot of people being pulled down through the mud, or hashtag Me Too. We got Onision that's being hashtag Me Too right now. Excuse me. We got Shane Dawson being hashtag Me Too. We got Chris Hansen that's not being hashtag Me Too, but he's being criticized for his show Have a Seat with Chris Hansen, the way he's handling the Onision investigation, the Davi Vanity investigation. He's being called out for doing the Have a Seat shows for hopes of being on TV or launching YouTube to better his TV career, and in some way, shape, or form profiting off the victims somehow. Chris Hansen has denied these claims and said that the victims would always be in the loop if he would be doing a TV episode on investigation discovery or not, that these victims would know regardless, and would be asked for consent before he would do such a thing, and the victims would be interviewed by him. So I don't know what's going on with the Chris Hansen thing, but right now it seems like the Chris Hansen thing seems to be simmering down, still being talked about. A lot of people are not agreeing with what he has claimed on the response to the allegations, but who knows? I guess we'll find out if anything happens to these two cases, I guess. So I think the hashtag Me Too thing could be used a little bit too much. I think there needs to be evidence to back up these claims that these people have done what's being accused. Like this Onision, there needs to be claims that, like police reports that he's abused these women, that these text messages need to be dated, and the police reports need to be shown on these videos to prove that this person has done any wrongdoing. Same thing with Davi Vanity. There needs to be police reports that have been shown that he's been convicted of any type of crime that's being alleged, and whether it be 911 calls or court transcripts or victim testimonies, such as text messages between the victim and perpetrator. to prove that there was sexual assault that occurred either before or after a meeting with the offender or perpetrator. For me, hashtag Me Too to be validated, in my opinion. Anybody that says they're a victim, I do believe the victims, regardless. But if it turns out that the case turns the other way around, where the victim was either lying or made the whole allegation up, it's very sickening, very disheartening, and it just brings me back to the Michael Jackson case back in '05, where Gavin Arvizo, Jordy Chandler came up with these allegations, and it just turns out to be blackmail for money in their pocket. And excuse me. And that's just what all of this, I think, is coming down to. It's just going to become another Michael Jackson situation with the Onision thing. They're not going to be able to prove anything on the grooming allegations, I don't think. But who knows? But I just figure I'd jump on here and just give you guys my opinions about this Me Too thing and about cancel culture. You can't cancel somebody just because they are a piece of crap. They're mean to people. You can't cancel somebody just because they said an offensive tweet. You can't cancel somebody from a job just because they were being racist at one point. I think it's stupid that a job can let somebody go because what they say on Twitter about a racial slur or something they say about a company. I think a woman being fired for being known with the police officer that killed George Floyd, I think is completely retarded and stupid. The free will states that say you could be terminated for any reason, I think needs to be changed. I don't agree with a boss letting you go just because you say what you want online freely or you're associated with somebody that has done something wrong. That's one thing about the American workforce that I despise. You're asked to go out, work, raise a family, have children, earn money for a living, put money in the offering on Sunday in God's country, and yet you're being fired for something that you say on Twitter, or you've been a little bit racist somewhat, and you said something offensive, and the company no longer wants you. Uh, that's when I think workers need to fight back for the jobs. They don't need to be canceled out because of what they said online 5-10 years ago, such as Paula Deen being uh, losing her empire because of what she said during a bank heist. I think it's completely ridiculous. Her losing her cooking show, her brand, because of what was said over one little statement she said. I just don't like the ways that this society has come. Everybody judges people about what they say online, what they do online. A woman doesn't get what she wants. They throw false accusations of assault on you. We've got Karens out there that will make your life a living hell because you stepped your foot in their lawn, or they just don't like the way you look or something. They make a scene in the store. Women that make scenes in the store to make the man look bad when really it's probably not that severe or serious. I think women are given a little bit too much control on certain men. I think, my opinion, women need to be raised to be respectful of men equally as men should be respectful to women. I think when there is an imbalance on men and women, when the women do 75% of the work and men only do 25% of the work, the woman's going to get burned out. They're going to get stressed out, and they're going to lash back. They're going to fight back. You abuse the woman's going to fight back. If not, kill the man. So I think women need to be respected more. I think women need to be pampered a little bit, but not to the extent of where it's all the time. But I think women need to be given the mindset that they're loved, they're cared for, that they're being taken care of. Because if you don't make a woman feel that she's wanted, she's needed, that she feels loved and satisfied, you're going to get false allegations, uh, against you. In my opinion, certain men. I think women think they can get away with it. You know, the ones that actually make false accusations, and and I hope it bites them in the ass. And it comes back on them, and they get in trouble for it. I think you make a false allegation, you should be going to jail for it, if not prison. Especially if the person you're accusing of a heinous crime ends his or her life because of the false allegation, should pay for it. So, you women out there that want to file a claim of harassment or assault or whatever it might be, sexual or physical, whatever it is, you know, you just need to know what you're doing. You better have evidence to back it up to prove your allegations. Because if you don't have evidence to back it up, and all I could say is just maybe talk to somebody about it, before going to the police or whatever. Talk to your parents, talk to uh, a mental health professional, whatever it may be, because men can switch it back around on you also. Make you look like you're lying and all this other stuff too. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong on these hashtag Me Too allegations. So I hope I'm not being too harsh on this video, but I think there's things that could go wrong on this Me Too movement. So these people that are being accused, these YouTubers that are being accused of heinous crimes, I hope to God they're actually being accused of something that can be proven. They're just not being accused of something that that's going to be turn out to be nothing, and these lives are ruined. These careers are destroyed. And ultimately it's going to affect their life mentally, emotionally, and physically, and that's not good to even think about. But you know, Shane Dawson's got over 20 something, like 24, 25 million subscribers. Onision's got over 6 million subscribers on this channel since has gone down. And both of them has lost subscribers ever since. These are allegations that came out. But what has this world come to? What has some of these women come to? Just because you didn't, get sex, you didn't get what you want. You didn't get money. You didn't get, certain things. Is money, sex worth destroying a man's life over? I don't think so. Can you destroy somebody's life for being a piece of shit? No. Can you cancel somebody for being a piece of shit? Maybe, maybe not. You can warn people of a abusive partner or abusive video creator. You can go online and say, hey, this person has done some mean things on the internet and has done questionable things with people at their residence, but that's all you can do is get it out there. So all I can say is we can learn from these cases and hope stuff never this never happens again, and real offenders or sexual offenders or predators do get deplatformed and taken off the social media. I don't know if I'm supposed to say the word predator or not, but This video is not being monetized, so I don't think I should have to worry about this video being taken down, because I've already got this channel of mine set as non-kid friendly, which means they know that these videos are adult-like content. So hope you guys understand that. But I hope the hashtag #MeToo is being used for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. And I hope people on here that are doing creepy things and are doing questionable things that can be proven in a court of law and have evidence for, do get called out and do get deplatformed, and YouTube cleans house, and that's all a good thing. But if we got people on here that's going to continuously get on here and make false allegations, and whether it be online or at work or at a church, at home, whatever it may be, I hope they stop doing it, and I hope they get questioned on why they're making these false allegations, and I hope they get charged for doing it, and they pay for it somehow, whether it be financially or criminally. People that are offending on certain women, or whether it be children, wherever it may be, or even men being abused, then people need to be put behind bars and whatever it may be, and they need to pay for the rest of their lives for abusing women and children, or even men being abused by whomever, caretakers or whoever it may be. Women abusing the man should pay for the rest of her life also, in my opinion. A woman ain't no different than a man, in my opinion. They're capable of abusing a man just like a man is capable of abusing a woman. A woman can poison a man just like a man can poison a woman or an animal, wherever it would be. A woman is capable of committing murder if you give her the chance to do it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you want to fact check anything I said about Onision and Shane Dawson, just type in Google Onision allegations, Shane Dawson allegations, and something will come up, and you should be able to find it right there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And type in hashtag #MeToo to learn more about the Me Too movement, and come back here and give me your comment on what you think on this video, and hit that like button if you would wish, and I hope you have a good weekend. I wish you the best on 4th of July, which is 6-7 days away, maybe, I don't know. So be safe out there. Coronavirus is picking up again, especially out in Texas, Florida, and I think even California. There's many other states the cases are rising. So if you are traveling anywhere, just be safe, wear your mask, and keep a safe distance from people, 6 feet. And remember to wash your hands. And if you're feeling sick, stay home. Make it easy on our healthcare professionals, hospitals, because I do think the coronavirus will continue to pick up again, and it will get worse before it gets better. And all we can do is protect ourselves and protect everybody else by doing our part and following the CDC guidelines of self-measures. So, hey, you guys have a good night. Be safe out there, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Goodbye.